to the middle, puts it up, and there it is! Cash Avery! Knocked loose from behind, hit by Davis. Miller scoops it up with the long stick, gets the shot. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in here to Bear River High School for more Bear River Boys Lacrosse. And tonight they host the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Bear River coming to this one with a record of 5-4. The Riverhawks 6-5. Last time these guys met up, it was a close one. It was back and forth. A 7-6 win for Ridgeline. There in that one. Bears looking for some revenge, and we got some injuries to report from. But first, let's talk about the keys to the game here for both teams. And that's brought to you by Crump-Reese Motors. They're giving you the keys to your next, or they want to give you the keys to your next vehicle. They got a spring sale going on. So go check them out this weekend. They got food trucks. We just had lunch there today. Quite a selection. Go out there and check them out there at Crump-Reese Motors. So for the Bears, Coach Rogers says you got to maximize possession time, own matchups on defense, win the face-off battle. And for Coach Quiggle and the Riverhawks, ball possession is key because we are down players due to injury. We'll get to them here in a minute. And then have to control the ball and not get in a run and gun game. Try to plan on a solid defense here for the Riverhawks. So speaking of injuries, we'll go down to the Miller Medical Report brought to you by Dr. Todd Miller. He's up and going in his new location out there east of town. Go check them out. For the Bears, they only really got one guy, Max Cragen. They're hoping it's shin splints, but it could be stress fractures. We're going to hold them off in this game and try to figure it out before we just put him in there and keep him going. So for the Riverhawks, one of their leading scorers, Reeve Quiggle, has rolled his ankle against Mountain Crest. He will start. He will play. You might see him limping out a little on the field here in this one. Also number 19, Carter Smith. He's out with a concussion. Also suffered in the Mountain Crest game. Number 27, Cole Juber. He's the guy that does a lot of the face-offs here for the Riverhawks. So he's got a torn ligament. So there's Juber right there. They can let him out like that, right? Ain't gonna hurt nothing. He can still play. Shoot it. Now we hope these guys can get healed up quick and back in action as we're in the second half of region play here for lacrosse. Start to wind down. So leaders here for Bear River, leading in goals with 26 is Miles Nielsen. Back behind him is Cash Avery with 10. Leading goals here for Ridgeline is Jensen. He's got 20. Quiggle with 17. Jack Jensen, again leading with 20 goals. Also leads in assists with 10. Looks like we're getting ready for the starting lineups here in the national anthem, and we'll step aside for that, but it's brought to you by West Liberty Foods. They can hire all 3 shifts. Your Liberty moment. Again, brought to you by West Liberty Foods. Go be a part of the leading private label manufacturer of sliced deli meats out there. Again, at West Liberty Foods. We'll thank our sponsors throughout this one. We'd like to thank you for your support by watching. We'll step aside for the national anthem again and starting lineups.
All right, fans, we would ask now that everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Now for tonight's starting lineup. For Ridgeline, number 00, Will Ripstein. Number 1, Benjamin Ordugno. Number 6, Reed Quigley. Number 7, Will Broadbent. Number 10, Avon Gore. Number 17, Will Graham. Number 25, Reese Karasek. Number 32, Gray Hendricks. Number 35, Jack Jensen. And number 99, Max Donovan. And now the starting lineup for your Bear River Bears. Number 2, Gavin Hawes. Number 9, Windsor London. Number 13, Max Anderson. Number 14, Wyatt Anderson. Number 17, Miles Nilsson. Number 20, Case Avery. Number 23, Cash Avery. Number 42, Dakota Julander. Number 45, Fierce Miller. And number 99, Tyler Owen.
All right, again, we'd like to thank you for your support by watching. A reminder that this event's broadcast of Bear River Lacrosse is brought to you by Advanced Integrated Systems. Automate almost everything in your home, from lights to blinds, security systems, and even upgrade your indoor or outdoor audio. Again, with AIS. Quick look at the RPI. Got Skyview leading the way with 10-1 record. Juan Diego down below them. Ridgeline coming into this one third. Bear River holding the 5th spot. Implications here in region play. We'll take a get rid of that. We don't have a graphic for that. So in region play, we got Skyview leading the way. But they are tied also with Ridgeline here at 4-0, Green Canyon 3-2, Bear River 2-3, Mountain Crest 1-4, and Logan not having quite the season. They won 0-5 here in region play. They're trying to shake things up here in region. Up their spot here in the RPI, and we're going to be underway here in the first quarter. On the face-off, and Bear River will take the possession. Anderson. Swing it over here to Miles Nilsson. The Bears set up an offense here to start this one. First possession, offensive possession out. Bears with a little throwback uniforms. I like the red, white, and blue stripe. Fighting inside. It's a rough. I think they're tangled up a little bit. Able to go free. Here's a shot. Flag flies. Covered up here by Bear River. We'll get the call now. First possession opens up a first foul of the game. Bear will be in a man-up situation here on a hold.
Man up, Bear River.
11 minutes, 21 seconds. We regain Play here with Max Anderson, bringing it back from behind the cage, sends it over to the far side, and a shot will be blocked. The first shot on is blocked here by number 1, Benjamin Orduno. Long pass goes out of bounds by River. We'll have the possession here with Miles Nielsen, far side. Nielsen swings it over here to Van Tassel. Crosses over here to Avery. Anderson. Back behind the cage. Here to Case Avery. Clears it back out. Up top here to Van Tassel. Case will get it back. Working on the far side. Trying to drive in with the spin move. There's a shot. Blocked away. Able to get his own rebound though. Clear back up top. Here with Cash Avery. Cash trying to lead Van Tassel. Ball still on the ground, now scooped up. Criddle back over to Avery. This is Cash for the first shot for him, and it goes to the left. Covered up by Ridgeline now. It'll have the possession. Gore with a long pass down the sideline. Collected on the other half of the field. Here for the Riverhawks. Reese. Bring it in. There's a quick shot. Gets it past Olsen, and that is Quiggle. You see, he ain't moving very well. Good enough to get the first goal here for Ridgeline. So we take our CNR replay look. Again, we'd like to thank CNR Trailer Sales for being your replay sponsor all season long. Max Anderson back to the face-off. Will Graham here to the face-off for Ridgeline. Graham's 31 of 81 to face off. 383 percentage. Anderson comes into this one. 604 percentage. He's 29 of 48 though. Graham able to scoop this one up. Another win here for the Riverhawks. Well popped up. They're just going to chase it out of bounds. Miller with it. Takes a bump here from Graham. Now sends it back across midfield. Gets it knocked loose. Able to stay with before it goes out of bounds. You're looking for that gray line. Still undecided here on the near side. Scooped up here by Nielsen. Miles with a spin move. Trying to get the Bears back into this one. Trail by 1 with 9:20 left to go. And the first quarter. Again, we'd like to thank West Liberty Foods for sponsoring your Liberty moment in the first shot, up and over everybody. Covered up by Bear River to keep with the possession though. 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Case Avery takes a shot from Grams. Tries to sling that one in there. Covered up by Anderson. Bears will stay with. 9:03 now left to go here in the first. Anderson clears it up top. They'll send it all the way to Cash Avery. Cash off the screen from Van Tassel. Anderson back behind the cage. Swinging back over here to Avery. This is Case on the far side. Over to Van Tassel. Gonna put a shot on, and it's gonna miss. Covered up again here by Bear River. Now with 8 minutes, 41 seconds. Still trying to answer back from Quiggle's first shot. Or goal. Anderson gonna bring it back. Our defensive shot. Gonna bounce off a Bear River player. Give the possession back over to Ridgeline. Orduno sends it over far side. Broadbent. Waits for Anderson to come up on him. Takes a shot. Here from Max. Able to stay with. Down the sideline. Broadbent again. Across the midfield. But not in time. Possession changes back over Here to Bear River. Almost at the 8-minute mark now. Nielsen with it. I was taking a couple shots. Drops all the way back now. I'm going to swing it. Straighten it back out here to Cash Avery. Criddle. Here on the near side. Back behind the cage here with Case Avery. Case swings it over to Van Tassel. Back over to Case. Miles Nielsen to the middle. Here's a shot. Another one blocked away. Bears will cover this one up as well. 7.5 to go here in the first. Still trailed by 1 goal. Case on the near side. Passes here to the middle. Criddle. It's a knock loose from him. Scooped up here by Ridgeline. Avery giving him a shot. Not going to loose. Hendricks still trying to scoop it up here for the Riverhawks. Going to be outnumbered here by the Bears. You got Anderson and Avery both over there trying to fight for it. It goes out of bounds. Possession to go back over to Bear River. Cash Avery. Back behind the cage. Here to Case. At the shot and the first goal here for Bear River. By Case Avery. Assist from Cash Avery. The Bears have tied this one up at 1 with 7 minutes and a second left to go. We're in the first. Seeing our replay. Back behind the cage with a good spin move.
Facing off the ridgeline, number 17, Joe Graham. For Bear River, number 13, Max Anderson.
Graham and Anderson back to the face-off here again. Tie ball game, 7:01 left to go. Ball flicked out, scooped up here by Anderson. Clears it out here to Haas. Gavin out, goes in deep. Swings it back behind the cage. Back over to Case. Ridgeline with pretty good pressure. Back behind the cage with Anderson. He clears it back over. Here's Cash Avery again. Back over to Case. Case back over to Cash. Now to Van Tassel up top. Carson looks. Now sends it over to Criddle. Criddle with a little isolation. Pack behind the cage. Again with Case. Swinging it back over here to Nielsen. Had the windup, just didn't have the ball. Loses his racket. Scooped up here by Ridgeline on a steal. Long pass, fighting for possession, far side with it. Ridgeline's going to come back. Second offensive possession for them of the ball game. 6 minutes left to go here in the first. They center it back up. Gets tripped up. Jack Jensen trying to look for a clean shot. He's going to get knocked down, and whistles will stop play. You're going to call foul on Fierce Miller. So man up situation here for Ridgeline with 5 minutes 52 seconds with the possession. In a tie ball game. Ripstein. Gets this back going. They push it back behind the cage. With Quiggle. Now they work it back all the way across back up top. Back over to Ripston. Quiggle trying to make a move inside. Gets denied by the white jerseys. Good defensive stand there. Flags fly. Here's a shot. That one's going to miss. We'll get the penalty here. Already man up situation here for Ridgeline. They're going to have even more advantage now. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. This foul going to be called on number 21 of Bear River. That is Ryan Lusk. Ridgeline still with the possession. With a far side. Marie sends it back behind the cage to Quiggle now. So we're going to have Jensen up top. Sorensen over to Ripstein. He's going to rip one from distance and score. Give the lead right back here to Ridgeline. This is how it was back over there at Ridgeline a few weeks ago. Bears were able to tie him up. They just wasn't able to break that lead. Ridgeline gets it right back 2-1 here on a CNR replay from distance. Again with Will Ripstein. 5:01 left to go here in the first. Again with Graham and Max Anderson. At the face-off. Digging it out of the turf. Ball bounces around, scooped up here by Fierce Miller back into the game after serving his time in the penalty. Miller back behind the cage. High pass knocked down, clipped out. It'll be Bear River possession. Looks like we had a foul far side. Call it against Ridgeline. So with 4 minutes 41 seconds, Bears still with the possession, trail by 1. Nilsson with it here on the near side. He'll get it back. Put up a shot, another block. Keeper doing a good job here for Ridgeline. Stopped a couple of them ones from going in. Donovan back over to the keeper. Duno. His pass going to be batted down and unable to complete the steal as Carson Van Tassel. Ridgeline to stay with. Sorensen pushes it up. Chadwick now sends it far side. Right behind the cage with Quiggle. Over to Jensen. Jensen defended by Miller. They'll bring him all the way back up top off a screen. Sorensen back behind the cage again at a Quiggle. Ripstein back up top. Reese back behind to Quiggle. Back over to Jensen. Perimeter passing as we almost get to the 3-minute mark. Will trying to make a move now. Going right down the middle. And there's his second goal. Finds the back of the net. With another shot to extend the lead for Ridgeline. 3-1 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll take a CNR replay look. Again, just passing around, opening up that defense, keeping them wide. Drives inside, picks his shot. Again, Will with his second one. And possession still to be decided, and quickly, here's Julander working it back, gets it knocked loose. And Ridgeline able to stay with the possession, a little fake pass there from Jensen. He takes it far side back behind the cage. Getting defended by Fierce Miller, trying to push him out. Will backs off. Defended by Julander. Wiggle back over here to Jensen. Will off a screen. Tries to get away from Julander. Now he's going to send it Back over to the far side to Reese. Now Quiggle with it, back behind the cage. Turns on some speed, puts up a shot and in. Quiggle will get his second goal of this evening and extend the lead 4-1 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds. First quarter winding down here for Bear River. Again, Quiggles rolled his ankle in the Mountain Crest game earlier this week. But again, he's got 2 goals here in this one. Max Anderson again. Back to the face-off here for Bear River. Going against Graham and scooped up here by Miles Nielsen. Nielsen straightens it up. Midfield here in the middle of the field with Cash Avery. Griddle trying to spin move, loses the handle on it. Bears able to stay with. Cash Avery trying to work the defense here on the near side. Back to Anderson. Cross it over here to Case. He's got the 1 goal here for Bear River. Cash drives inside, draws a double team on him, gets a knock loose, able to pick it right back up though. 1 minute left to go here in the first. Miles Nielsen on the far side, going to drive in. He's going to go from distance, and it's blocked away. Rebound scooped up here by Bear River. Nielsen again with a shot. And another save here for the keeper. Orduno doing a good job. This pass knocked down though. Over by Case, and it'll roll out of bounds. Ridgeline will keep with the possession. 26 seconds left to go. And Ridgeline gonna drop back. Orduno messes it over far side. With a long pass, gonna bounce out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 8 minutes. Or 8 seconds, excuse me. See what the Bears can do with this first. Miller. Gonna go shag a ball. Nope. I'll have Cash Avery. Give it a good old heave-ho. See if anybody can clean this one up, and nobody in the vicinity. And Ridgeline will just send it right back, and that'll be the end of the first with Ridgeline in the lead 4-1 over Bear River. We will take a break and thank some of our sponsors bringing you this coverage of Bear River Lacrosse, and we'll have the second quarter when we come back.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
Thank you. Enjoy your new car. Car buying was never meant to be a chore. That's why at Crump Reese Motors, we make it as easy and honest as possible.
Find your next career at West Liberty Foods. Visit careers.wlfoods.com.
In the mood for a burger and fries? Look no further than the grill. They have plenty of mouth-watering options for everyone. Stop by for lunch or dinner and complete the meal with a tasty dessert. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Whether you are buying or selling, you need to know you have someone in your corner who can help you get through that process. The realtors at Coldwell Banker are there to help you get into your home, whether it's a starter or your forever.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Getting ready for the second quarter here in this one. The Riverhawks lead 4-1. Max Anderson will be here for the face-off. Being going against Graham. Well, Graham, a junior here for Ridgeline. Max will win the face-off. Bring it back, knock loose. Graham hits the turf, scooped up again here by Anderson. Send it over here to Case Avery. Call out a pass back here from Haas. Van Tassel comes in. Nielsen sends it over here to Cash, and offense sets up. Trailing on this one, 4-1. Nielsen moves to Avery. Cash sends it back up top here to Van Tassel. Van Tassel defended by Ripstein. Set over there to Avery again. This is Cash again on the far side. Popping out is Nielsen for that pass. Arctic Greer's Do It Best Hardware. Tom and his team serving the community since 1976. Critical's far side. Defended by Graham. His pass knocked down. Case able to clean it up. Avery giving it back over to Anderson. Max with the pass. Up high. Here's a shot. Gonna miss. You cover it up now by Ridgeline. Will Ripstein bringing it back here for the Riverhawks. His pass to the far side to Jensen. Goes a miss. Scooped up the loose ball here for Fierce Miller. He's your ground ball leader here for the Bears. Zoolander trying to work it back across midfield. Gets it knocked loose from behind. Jensen's had it for a moment. Taking it right back here by Zoolander. Pass over to Case Avery. Tries to get over to Nielsen. There's a huge gap. He's able to scoop up the loose ball. Trying to find a shot into the middle. And this one blocked again. Whistle to stop play. You might have a penalty here on Ridgeline. It'll be on the far side. So Bearville will keep with the possession, but man, another stop here for Orduno. He's a senior. Save percentage is well over a half. Well over 500. So a man-up situation here for Bear River. Again, we like to thank Crump Risco. Check out their spring sale. Some special rates as well. This is Nielsen dropping it back. Here to Cash Avery with a long shot, gonna miss. Covered up again here by Bear River. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here before halftime. Anderson gonna bring it back into play here for Bear River. Case Avery. Back over to Anderson. Anderson going to take a shot. Able to scoop this one up off the turf and then lose it again. Ball will roll out. And Bear River will keep with the possession. Anderson back over here to Case Avery. The only Bear able to score so far here in this one. Miles Nilsson. Back over to Cash. Van Tassel here to the middle to Criddle. And there's a shot and a goal here for Bear River. Tries to get into this lead. Cody Criddle Jr. here for Bear River. Getting in the middle of no man's land right here. You'll see him just kind of biding his time. He sees the defense open up right there in the middle. Still a tough shot to make, but gets that one past Orduno, which has been challenging here in this one. 8 minutes, 40 seconds. Riverhawks still with a 2-goal lead. I think Tanglewood Studios. There's a lot going out there. There's something for everybody, from mommy and me to competitive dancing, gymnastics, parkour, karate, singing lessons, everything. Getting out there at Tanglewood Studios. Possession still trying to be determined. Pierce Miller skips it up. Tries to send this one ahead. It goes a little bit long. And Ridgeline almost had the possession. Haas trying to work it back here for Bear River. And going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Ridgeline. Bear River will have the possession. Like to think cover up as well if you're in need of any screen printing or embroidery design for business or for fun. We got 2 locations that better serve you. Main Street in Tremont and Main Street in Brigham City. They're at Cover Up. This is Miles Nielsen. Dropping it back. Over to Van Tassel. Back behind the cage is Case Avery. Gets freed up a little bit. Another good spin move here to the middle now. Bails on it. Case resets, tries the middle again, gets bounced right back out. Case off the screener from Nielsen, back behind the cage. Anderson gets it over here to Cash Avery. That will skip across the face of the goal. Bear River there to cover it back up there with Max Anderson. KSLSports.com is your home for postseason play for high school. Spring sports. Go down the KSL Sports app, wherever your apps are found. Keep up to date from high school to the pros. Anderson over here to Cash Avery. Move it up top. Cash with it again. Avery testing the waters here against Graham. Criddle over to Van Tassel. Carson with a pass over to Avery on a miss. He was in open space. So that stops the clock. 6 minutes 45 seconds. So the right idea is the incompleted pass. Orduno with it. Coming all the way out to make this pass. On a cutter, doesn't go. Taken away here by Miles Nilsson. Orduno gets back. Into the cage. Transition shot, no good. Blocked away here by Ridgeline. Ripstein scooping it up. Will make his way back to midfield here for Ridgeline. One last swat here from Criddle, trying to knock it loose. Unable to. Ripstein with the fake pass here in the middle. And timeout going to be taken by Ridgeline. They have the lead 4-2 with 6:04 left to go. We'll remind you that Soda Fix, you can always go get your fix there at Soda Fix. And we'll be back after the timeout here to Bear River High School.
Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me be free.
Let Academy Mortgage help you get into the home of your dreams. Give them a call today.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Lincoln Financial specializes in estate, investment, and retirement planning, as well as business benefits. At Lincoln, they are totally impartial, comb through different options to create financial products that a person needs. Lincoln Financial, big city service, small town care.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. The Print Studio by Studio Art is open at their new location. They can help you with your media, memories, and more. Get your custom framing and personalized gifts. Experience the power of print with the Print Studio.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School after the timeout taken here by Ridgeline. They got the possession and the lead 4-2 with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here before halftime. Luke Chadwick start us back into play. He's a sophomore here for Ridgeline. He swings it over here to the far or near side. Now back behind the cage, Quiggle kicks it back out to Jensen, far side. Back up top. They work it now to the middle. Gore now. Back over to Reese. They go back around the cage. Work it back up top, far side. Chadwick gonna move. Drop back over to Sorensen. He takes it back over far side. It's defended by Stale. Knocked loose, but able to scoop it up is Quiggle back behind the cage. Reese back over here to Gore. Jensen with the far side. Gets lined up in the middle and gets that one in there for Ridgeline. Jack Jensen, their leading scorer here for Ridgeline, scores his first one here in this one. Pushing the lead up 5-2 with 5:06 left to go here before halftime. Jensen came into this one with 20 goals, marking 21 now. Also the assist leader with 10. Quiggle behind him with 17 goals, 6 assists. Go back to the face-off with Anderson and Graham. All going to be scooped up here by Anderson. Julander sends it over here to Cash Avery. We'll set up an offense here with 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Kevin Hawes, far side with it, tries to work it in, just testing the waters. Now clears it back behind the cage. Case brings it out. Case Avery and Cody Criddle, 2 goals here for Bear River. This one cleared back out here to Van Tassel. Speaking of Criddle, checking right back in. Van Tassel still has a far side. Defended by Graham. Puts up a shot, deflected away. Anderson back with it. Give Gary Matson a call. For a free estimate, their Caldwell Banker 2 got Realtor. Anderson goes down, able to make the pass out though. Nielsen trying to scoop it up off the turf. Hands up with it. And a clearing. Puts that up. Blocked away. Rebound going to be chased out by Van Tassel over on the far side. Miles resets. Drives inside. Bounces this one off a foot again. Another block here by O'Donnell. Benjamin coming in all the way out again. Under 3.5 to go, 5-2 here in the second quarter. And the long pass going to be scooped up by Ridgeline on the near side. Quickly out on the far side, back over to the middle. Here's a shot, and another one going to get past. This time, number 3, Luke Chadwick. Will get his first goal this evening. Another CNR replay as the lead now pushed 6-2 with 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Frank Mascadoo's got a machine for every season. Go pick up yours there in Honeyville. Will Ripstein now facing off here against Max Anderson. And Will going to come away with it. Past midfield. Bring it back here for Ridgeline. Wiggle back behind the cage with it. Sends it over far side. Jensen getting pushed out. Here by Miller. Back over to Chadwick. Just barely scored here for Ridgeline. And a whistle goes against Ridgeline, giving up possession back over here to Bear River. They want to move fast, down by 4. Nielsen going to leave a couple guys in the dust. Crossing midfield. He's been denied goals here in this one. Allen going to check in here for Bear River. Cash Avery able to clean it up there on the far side after getting it knocked loose. Sends the pass over to the middle. Out of Van Tassel. Van Tassel back out. Here to Cash. From distance. Skips it across and out of bounds. Covered up here by Case Avery. 1 minute 37 seconds. Let's go here before halftime. Case going to get a screen here from Nielsen. Double team catches up with him. Van Tassel backs it off here to Allen. Allen trying to drive in. Gets it back behind the cage, and that pass incomplete, giving it back over to Ridgeline with 1 minute 17 seconds. Benjamin will take it over to the far side. Ridgeline will advance it with that pass on the other half of the field. Catching it on the bounce, and as soon as he shot it, knocked away by Fierce Miller, scooped up here by Van Tassel. Carson lets it go before he goes out of bounds. Scooped up again on the loose ball. Here by Miller. Now Hawes crosses midfield with it. 40 seconds left to go. Bears could hold for the last shot here. Cash over to Nielsen, and that left shot misses, but on the rebound is Case Avery trying to work it back inside, and I'm going to say a breach, so give the possession back over to Ridgeline. Good pass, good completion. Here in the middle, clear out. To the outside, back behind to Quiggle. Quiggle drops back over to Jensen. Now back to the middle. Weeks over to Ripstein. Takes the last second shot and will miss wide left. They stop the clock with .6. And that's going to do it here at halftime. Riverhawks with the lead 6-2. And again, we'd like to thank you for your support by watching. We'll thank some more of our sponsors. And bring it back here for the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Me classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
At IPG, we take pride in being a global leader in protective packaging. IPG Tremont has won the Industry Week magazine's Best Plants Award twice. How can we achieve this? It's our people. With top pay and self-paced promotions, IPG is a place you can get ahead. Excellent benefits like low healthcare premiums, low deductibles, 401k match, and free life insurance. The plant is warm in the winter and air-conditioned in the summer. Uniforms or smocks are not required. Wear what you like. Come join a winning team with all the values you care about. Come work with us at IPG. Stop in anytime or look us up on the web at itape.com.
Dr. Todd Miller has expanded his team of medical professionals. Medical assistants, nurse practitioners, and estheticians at Miller Medical are ready to care for their clients with full services for family medical, pediatrics, beauty, and health. They also specialize in weight loss and hormone therapy. Miller Medical is now offering beauty and spa health treatments as well as Botox. Most insurances are accepted, but a cash price discount is available. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs. Soup's on at the Grill Monday through Saturday. With a new tasty soup every day, you can pick up lunch or dinner all week long. Find out which flavor is your favorite by picking up a small bowl for $3.99 or make it a large for $5.99.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Think of Greer's Hardware for all your spring cleaning needs. Whether your project is inside or outside, they have you covered. Whether it's drinks or treats, get your fix at Soda Fix. Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Me classes. Enjoy co-ed hip-hop, classical ballet, point, contemporary, jazz, along with karate and parkour. Tanglewood is a USAG licensed gym offering bars, beam, vault, and a spring floor. Mom and Me and toddler classes are offered in music, dance, and gymnastics. Tanglewood Tots preschool includes dance, gymnastics, music, and live sports. Singing classes, guitar, and musical theater are also offered. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
Bear River High School
Systems can help you create a next-level smart home with the highest quality network, motorized shades, audio, video, and lighting systems in northern Utah. Visit Advanced Integrated Systems at AISAV.com.
The Grill has a wide variety of homemade appetizers. Can't decide what to get? Then build an appetizer combo. No matter what you're craving, the Grill has you covered. Great Basin Industrial has been building America with epic safety and quality since 2007, specializing in steel fabrication, machining, and paint. GBI engineers, ships, installs, and repairs a wide range of products. They design and build all steel and alloy work according to the highest industry standards. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Coldwell Banker has a team of dedicated professionals who handle the complex process and make sure things run smoothly. Save time and money with Coldwell Banker. If you are selling, give Gary Matson a call for a free market analysis today.
The culture at West Liberty Foods, it really is doing the right thing, even when people aren't watching you.
Our principles are set based on a farmer mentality, and that's hardworking, that's community-based, and being good stewards of the land. It's being loyal to your team, it's taking care of your team.
I think as an organization, that's another thing that makes West Liberty Foods really successful, is that commitment to others.
Find your next career at West Liberty Foods. Visit careers.wlfoods.com.
Whether it's drinks or treats, get your fix at Soda Fix in Tremonton.
In Utah, we love our sports. At KSL, we live and breathe sports, wherever the action is.
Look who we found in Pasadena.
We're there, wherever you are. Tune in, on air, online, and on the new KSL Sports app. We cover it all, from high school to pro, and the only radio team that's home to the Utah Jazz. KSL Sports Live and KSL Sports Zone. The one team that never stops tracking your teams.
Are you looking for a rewarding career?
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. In a halftime, Ridgeline in the lead 6-2. In the goals for Bear River was Case Avery and Cody Criddle. For Ridgeline, though, well, Ripstein has got one. Quiggle got the first one, but he also got another one later on in the first quarter. Jack Jensen has scored. Luke Chadwick has scored. Again, Ripstein with 2 as well. Here for Ridgeline, again, we'd like to thank our sponsors and you for your support here by watching, either live or after the fact, at brlivestream.com or the YouTube channel. Through a little audible, we were supposed to be covering softball here tonight, but due to weather, as all spring long, we'll have that one postponed and covered on Thursday. Jumping over here and still doing a Ridgeline versus Bear River game, just then boys lacrosse. See what adjustments the Bears can do to get back into this one. Again, trailing 6-2. Start with Will Graham and Max Anderson at the face-off. Intertape Polymer Group's looking to hire. Get benefits right as you start. And they're at IPG. Anderson will scoop this one up here for Bear River. Cash Avery. Hold it here on the near side. Drop back pass over to Criddle. Criddle to the middle. At point blank range, it gets knocked loose though. Into the middle and it's scooped up here by Gore. He'll make his way back here for Ridgeline at midfield. And Tassel trying to force him out. Falls to the ground on a hit from Cash Avery. Gore still with it. And the whistle going against Ridgeline. Possession back over to Bear River. Pierce Miller waiting on a whistle. Cross over to Julander here on the near side. That pass gets over to Case Avery. Finishes getting that across back into Ridgeline territory. Slings it back behind the cage here to Anderson. Gonna go inside here to Criddle. Criddle trying to make it around. Going back behind the cage again, this time with Case Avery. We got the first goal here for Bear River. Nielsen back over to Criddle. Criddle back over to Case. Back out top, and a shot blocked again here by Benjamin. Goes out, covered up here by Anderson. Bears will stay with. Great Basin Industrials looking to hire welders, fitters, fabricators, and laborers. Go out to Plymouth, fill out a resume, or do it online at mygbi.com. Pass goes high and going to be stolen away here by Ridgeline back behind the cage. Broadbent sends it over here to Benjamin. And the pass going a little bit too high and out of bounds. Bear River will take back at the possession. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Have to go here in the third quarter. Anderson's pass knocked down. Loose ball scooped up here by Miles Nielsen. Here to the middle. There's a shot and a goal to start us off. Number 2 here for Cody Criddle. Doing a good job denying Miles Nielsen on goal so far in this one, but Criddle with 2. Trying to get the Bears back into this one. Now trail 6-3 with 9 minutes 27 seconds. Will Graham back at it again here with Anderson. Valley Headliners, your local source for local news. They're brvnews.com. Keep up to date with everything going on here in the Valley. Go follow them on Facebook or social media for alerts on breaking news here in the Valley. Kevin Haas sends it back over to Nielsen. Miles going to bring it right back out here at the 9-minute mark. Defended by Donovan. Cash Avery with it on the far side. Looking to drive in now, back behind the cage. Over the middle. Van Tassel not on the same page with Nielsen trying to get it over to the middle. Nielsen able to clean it up though still. Gets it knocked loose. Bears clean it up. Here with Anderson. A long shot gonna miss. Covered up again by Case. Cash on that shot. 8 minutes. 27 seconds. Now left to go here in the third. Don't forget about the spring sale there at Crump Reese Motors. They're your Keys of the Game sponsor. Special financing during this sale, so go check it out this weekend with food trucks on the lot. Avery again with it. Cash looking in, tries to bounce this one in. Another good stop here by Benjamin. Orduno, the senior, doing what he needs to do here in the keeper position. Long pass down the sideline. Get it across now here with Graham. Now back behind the cage they go. This pass knocked down by Julander, unable to find it. Scoop back up here by Quiggle. Jensen sends it up top. Peterson now with it, trying to work his way into the middle. Puts up a shot. It's blocked away, though. A hard hit here by Julander. Covered up here by Ridgeline. Stay with the possession on the far side. Back over to Peterson. Ripstein. Passes over to the middle, and just a quick shot misses wide right here in the middle. Wiggle back into play here for Ridgeline. Bruce Miller on the defense here against Jack Jensen. Jensen splits the defense into the middle. Here's a shot and a good block here by Owen. Ripstein with it into the middle. Tries to swing this one in. It's misses wide right. And a whistle against Pearson Miller and the Bears. Ridgeline will have a man-up situation now. 6 minutes, 31 seconds. Reese with the far side here for Ridgeline. Back up top to Will, back over to Reese. Quiggle. Get it back over to Gore. Ripstein holds. Pass not on the mark. Gore's going to have to chase it down before it goes out. Gets there in time. Send it back here to the middle. Bounce it out far side. Quiggle back over to Jensen. Now to Gore. Back over to Jensen. Quiggle with a shot. This one no good. Another good block here by Tyler Owen. Ripstein from distance. Snagged out of the air by Tyler Owen. He directs traffic. Ready for the long pass. Ball knocked down at midfield. And taking a shot here from Ripstein. Ridgeline trying to reset here on offense. Jensen trying to make it through. They're on the far side. Hawes pushing them out. Swanson here to the middle. Here's a shot. Bounces wide left. Getting that shot taken by Chadwick. He's got a goal here in this one for the Riverhawks. Clock stop with 5:06. Hawes gets called for a foul, so it's another man-up situation here for Ridgeline. Jack Jensen brings it over to Gore. Ripstein with the far side. Maurice back behind the cage with it here to Quiggle. They've made it all the way back around here to Jensen. Jensen with the pass. Going to roll far side. Cash Avery going to run out there and try to defend it. Popped up. Out of bounds. Bear River with the possession. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the third. 6-3. Lead held by Ridgeline. The best Bears have been able to do is tie this one up all the way back when it was 1-1 in the first quarter. I'd like to thank Studio R. They're there for your memories, media, and more. Quiggle with a pass into the middle, and it's going back over to Chadwick. Incomplete. Ripstein's going to come out all the way to midfield, scoop this one up, bring it back here for Ridgeline. Pick that pass into the middle. Cash Avery stays with him. Back to even now. Quiggle back behind the cage. Trying to get around Julander. He pushes him out. Chadwick with a little bit of trouble with it, able to clean it up. Jensen off the screen. Sorensen splits the defense. Trying to bounce this one in, goes to wide left. A rebound up by Quiggle. Here's Jensen. Tries to squeeze that one in, and the rebound shot goes in. A miss by Jensen, but the cleanup and shot will fall here for number 25, the junior, Reese Karasik. Or Karasek. Seven to 3, 3 minutes 19 seconds. If you need a mortgage or refinance, Catamount Mortgage is the only place you gotta go. You get plenty of help there with Trudy and her team. Making the process simple. And the whistle goes against Ridgeline. Bearville will have the possession here with Max Anderson. Takes a shot on a pass here to Miles Nilsson. Nilsson back behind the cage with it. Off the screen here from Anderson. Gore trying to catch back up to him. Can't get the right angle, but a send to the middle goes incomplete. Case Avery's going to come out and clean this one up. Lincoln Financial is there for you ready to invest or retire. Hootie Roach can help you through the process there at Lincoln Financial. Cash Avery took it in deep. Back behind here with Max Anderson up top. Van Tassel with a shot. Gets it knocked down. Rebound still to be determined. Ball still loose, and Cody Criddle scooping it up. 2 minutes now left to go here in the third. Bears trail 7-3. Nielsen with a shot just going to miss left. It's covered up here by Bear River. Case back into play. Back up here. Cash Avery. Van Tassel swings it around here to Miles Nilsson. Miles kept quiet, but not anymore. He finds the net for the first time this evening. Miles Nilsson cuts into the lead. 7-4 with 1 minute 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. You say hello to the Bears' leading scorer. Came into the night, I believe, with 26. Well, 27 on the season now. 1 minute and 40 seconds again left to go here in the third quarter. Anderson and Ripstein gonna battle it out. Whistle will go against Ridgeline. So now a man-up situation here for Bear River. To end the last 1 minute 38 seconds. Call a slash. Giving them a minute. So he'll be able to come in right towards the end. Again, that's Will Ripstein getting the penalty on him. We continue play here with Bear River. Again, in man-up situation here. Nielsen back over here to Van Tassel. Swings it far side over to Cash. Back over to Carson. Carson now over to Miles. Nielsen back behind the cage with that pass. Anderson over to Case. Back over to Max. Nielsen, a little trouble collecting that one. Might have got knocked down. Disrupted a little bit. Here's Van Tassel back over to Nielsen in the middle. Deflected up high by Anderson. Loose ball going to be kicked out. Going to be last touch by Ridgeline. Bear River with a good effort trying to save it. It will be Ridgeline possession. Case with a nice hustle. There's a minute left to go. Here in this one, Benjamin taking a shot on the pass far side. Ridgeline work it back and knock loose by Cash Avery, knocking the whole stick out of the hand of Ridgeline's player. They swing it back over the middle, try to do a little give and go. It's taken away again here by Ridgeline. They move it far side. Broadbent, his pass to the middle field going to Sorensen, but it goes long. Ripstein back in. This is Jack Jensen now. Working here on the near side, trying to for some transition points. 20 seconds left to go. Here in the third quarter, the Bears get back and push them out. Gore on the screen here for Jensen. Swings that in there, and a nice stop here by Tyler Owen. Three seconds. Van Tassel got to hurry and do something. Hits midfield. Going to sling this one. Not enough time to get it across. And at the end of the third quarter, Bear River trails 7-4. We got a flag at the end of this. We'll get that squared away when we bring you back here for the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. We got an exciting one still left to go when we come back.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Lincoln Financial specializes in estate, investment, and retirement planning, as well as business benefits. At Lincoln, they are totally impartial, comb through different options to create financial products that a person needs. Lincoln Financial, big city service, small town care. Let Academy Mortgage help you get into the home of your dreams. Give them a call today.
The Print Studio by Studio Art is open at their new location. They can help you with your media, memories, and more. Get your custom framing and personalized gifts. Experience the power of print with the Print Studio.
Find your next career at West Liberty Foods. Visit careers.wlfoods.com.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Ridgeline in the lead, 7-4. We get the fourth quarter ready to go for you. Again, we'd like to thank you for your support by watching. A reminder that this advanced broadcast of Bear River Lacrosse is brought to you by Advanced Integrated Systems. If you're in the building process, tell your contractor you want to use AIS. Get your equipment wired up for them. You don't have to pay for the equipment, just get it wired up so when you do get the equipment, it's a quick plug-in. So at the end of the third quarter, you had a flag thrown. It will be on Will Ripstein again for another slash. So Bear River will start with the man-up situation here to start the fourth quarter. Bears will start here with the possession. Again, trailing in this one by 3. Carson Van Tassel sends it over to Cash Avery, far side. Now to Miles Nilsson. Then gives it right back over to Cash. Now to Carson. Back behind the cage to Allen. Case back up top here to Van Tassel. And Case was on the cut. And be able to save this one from going out. Get back up top here to Van Tassel. Back over to Cash Avery. Allen back over to Case here on the near side. Case with the good move. Drives inside and just going to miss left. Covered up here by Allen. Kent's Market, your one-stop shop with fresh produce. Bakery Deli, Kent's Optics. All under one roof. I'd like to thank them for their support. Here for Bear River Athletics. Allen trying to sneak that one in, but denied. It'll go right back out. Allen's pass goes high. Criddle cleans it up here for Bear River on the near side. Back over here to Allen. Tests it over there on the far side here with Avery with the shot, and another stop here by Benjamin. Orduno has had a great night here in the keeper position here for Ridgeline. Huge shot here for Bear River, knocking it loose. Criddle with a bounce pass into the middle. Not sure they're on the same page on that one. Ball still knocked loose. Here comes Ridgeline getting up the ground ball, but a whistle. Going to give it back to Bear River. And we'll reset up here with Bear River, far side. Nielsen over to Van Tassel, back over to Nielsen. Miles backs out, now drives in. Gonna get it back over to Van Tassel. Quick inside pass here to Avery in case we'll get chased right back out. Cash around to the far side. Allen with it. High pass, snag down. Here's a shot. Another block here by Orduno. Big toss downfield. Another one to complete here to Gore. He gets it knocked loose. Under London trying to dig it up. Knocked down again and whistles. Will be given against Ridgeline. Or no, Bear River. Well, they do call it against Ridgeline. So Bear River will have the possession. 8 minutes, 47 seconds, down by 3. Gore, nope, they didn't even call it on Gore. They called it number 29. Austin Sorensen. Come out. Anderson will have it for Bear River at midfield. Goes back behind the cage here to Nielsen. Nielsen, quick passer to the middle. Criddle tries to scoop that one in. No good. Covered up here by Max Anderson. Now 8.5 to go here in the fourth. Anderson bringing it back here from the end line. Here's a shot. And another stop. Orduno. Again, told you his save percentage was well over 500. Being a big part here in this one. Knocked from behind. Bears will scoop this one up. Case Avery crosses midfield, stays with. Bears looking for a little quick action here on offense. Now we're all back even with 7 minutes 40 seconds. Shot will miss and covered up again by Bear River. 7:36 now left to go. Here in the fourth quarter, Bears still looking for 3 goals. Tie this one right back up. Case Avery back into play. Push to the middle. Good look at a shot. This one going to bounce wide right. Getting Cash Avery on that one. Miles Nielsen drives in, a little hesitation. Back behind the cage. Pass going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Bear River. Possession to go back over to Ridgeline, far side. Donovan with the big pass downfield. This ball scooped up here by Bear River. Oz passes this one. Good pass over to Case Avery. On the collection, into the middle. Miles Nielsen scoops that one in for goal number 2. Here from Miles Nielsen and the Bears get 1 goal closer. They're to tying this one up. 7-5 now with 6 minutes 52 seconds. Again from distance, this is Miles Nielsen. Max Anderson back at the face-off here with Will Graham for Ridgeline. Ball popped out. Miller trying to scoop it up here for Bear River. And Miles Nielsen going to come away with it. No, it gets knocked loose again. Unable to clean it up, and a whistle. Possession. Nope, a timeout taken by Bear River to keep with the possession. 6 minutes, 37 seconds left to go here in this one. It's a 7-5 ball game, and we'll be right back.
Thank you. Enjoy your new car. Car buying was never meant to be a chore. That's why at Crump Reese Motors, we make it as easy and honest as possible.
Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. They also offer beauty and spa health treatments with hot stone and IV vitamin therapies, as well as Botox. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs.
At IPG, we take pride in being a global leader in protective packaging. IPG Tremont has won the Industry Week magazine's Best Plants Award twice. How can we achieve this? It's our people. With top pay and self-paced promotions, IPG is a place you can get ahead. Excellent benefits like low healthcare premiums, low deductibles, 401k match, and free life insurance. The plant is warm in the winter and air-conditioned in the summer. Uniforms or smocks are not required. Wear what you like. Come join a winning team with all the values you care about. Come work with us at IPG. Stop in anytime or look us up on the web at itape.com.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. If you haven't been out to one of these lacrosse games, a fun atmosphere, I highly recommend it. The Bears try to battle back in this one, 7-5. Ridgeline has the lead after the Bears got a timeout. Keep with the possession. Van Tassel will have it here for Bear River. Crowd gets loud off a screen. Back over here to Cash. Van Tassel returns the screen back over for Cash. Now Case swings it over here. Back behind the Cage to Anderson. Here's a shot. This one popped up again by Benjamin. Nielsen on the shot, covered up here by Case Avery. Bears will stay with on the possession. Soda Fix is where you go to get your mixed drinks, sweet treats, and your fix at Soda Fix. Criddle with the far side. He's defended by Gore. Going to be pushed out a little bit. Over to Cash Avery up top. Cash with the open man. And again, good shot by Carson Van Tassel, but Benjamin Orduno doing a great job. Cash with the steal. Pass is going to Gore. Scooped up here by the Bears. Nielsen gets a knock loose from behind. Gore trying to scoop it up here for Ridgeline. It ends up in Case Avery's stick, and he hits the turf. And whistles. Might give the possession back over to Bear River, and they'll be man up.
Bear River. Let's get rowdy.
Max Donovan have to set out. Man up situation here for Bear River. 5 minutes, 26 seconds. And trailing by 2 goals, Miles Nilsson. He's got it back behind the cage here for Bear River. Fake the pass into the middle. Let it go here to Van Tassel. Case. Back up top. This is Cash. Swinging it down. The rebound. Still being fought for. Scooped up here by Criddle. Takes a headshot. No call. And this pass, or this shot goes out. Covered up by Bear River. Pass over to the middle. This is Nielsen now. Back over to Van Tassel. Back behind the cage. Another middle pass. Goes long. Van Tassel's got to come all the way to midfield. Scoops this one up. Now under 5 minutes left to go. And another close one between the Bears and Riverhawks. Loose ball scooped up here by Van Tassel. Back behind the cage. Down to the middle. Cash Avery unable to collect that one. It's going to roll to midfield. Going to fight for it. Push back. Now Whistle's going to give it back over to Ridgeline on the possession change. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Bears defense have to come up big now. After a couple good shots there by Bear River, just going against a hard keeper here for Ridgeline. They work it around the perimeter. Sorensen trying to dive into the heart of the defense, gets it knocked up. Able to gather it up is on the far side is Jensen. Jensen with a shot. This one skipping across the goal. Covered up here by Ridgeline. 3 minutes, 59 seconds. And a timeout taken by Ridgeline. Again, last time these two met, it was 7-6 was your final score. It's 7-5 right now. See what happens after the timeout with 3:59 left to go. We'll be right back.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
Whether it's drinks or treats, get your fix at Soda Fix in Tremont. In the mood for pizza? Come to the grill and build your own, or try any of their specially made pizzas with flavors for the whole family. Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. Whether you are buying or selling, you need to know you have someone in your corner who can help you get through that process. The realtors at Coldwell Banker are there to help you get into your home, whether it's a starter or your forever.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. Ridgeline with a 7-5 lead over Bear River. They have the possession as well. Here in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes 59 seconds. We go back into play. Wiggle with it back behind the cage here for Ridgeline. Wiggle still with it, clears it back way up top. Here to Ripstein. Sorensen to Chadwick. Pierce Miller trying to force him out. Down on the end line, a high pass. Scooped up by Quiggle. Able to reach up there and snag that one. Windsor with a shot. This one popped up, but another good stop here by the keeper for Bear River. Tyler Owen. Jensen. And with it defended by Julander. Just clear it back up top. Again, time on Ridgeline's side here as we hit the 3-minute mark. Bears trail 2 goals here to the Riverhawks. Quick go back behind the cage with it. Windsor going to watch him. Trying to give it back over to Jensen. Chadwick sends it back over. They work it all the way back over to Ripstein. Ripstein on the move. Drops back. Again forced out here by Pierce Miller. Gets away from him though. Lines up a shot. Blocked away. Rebound caught by Chadwick on the far side. 2 minutes left to go. Another long shot. And that one goes in. Will Ripstein again. Mr. Hat Trick here tonight. Just getting that one out, throwing it so forcefully at the top that it bounces off the net and comes back out. Extends their lead back up to 3 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Bears now have to make some quick things happen. Just got to start here with getting the possession here off the face-off, and it does. Miles Nielsen scoops it up, brings it back here for the Bears, trying to get some transition points. Here with the scoop to the middle, and it's knocked down, and Gore gets it back for a moment until it gets knocked loose from him. Everybody's sticks on it now. They will give it to Ridgeline here in the keeper position. Benjamin's pass picked off here by Cash Avery. Working inside. Here's a shot. Deflected away here by Benjamin again. Ball still loose. Rebound. Scooped up here by Nielsen. Miles tries to send it back over to Cash. Ball popped loose. And a whistle to stop the clock with 1 minute 16 seconds. Cash a little slow getting up after he took a shot. Ridgeline here with the position far side. Long pass down the field, unable to connect on that pass, but scooped up here by Jensen, far side. Gonna work it against Julander on the way back. 1 minute now left to go. Quiggle, he's got 2 goals, looking for number 3. It's denied by Owen. .5 seconds. now left to go. Ridgeline still with the possession and the lead. Back behind the cage. Working against Cash Avery. Whistle against Ridgeline, gives it back over to the Bears. First Miller working it back to midfield with that pass over to Van Tassel. Again, got to make a lot of quick shots here. Can't play around with it too long. 20 seconds now left to go. Haas into the middle. Here's a shot. Going to be blocked away by the defense. Rebound scooped up. Another quick shot taken here by Case Avery. That one does not go. And Benjamin scoops this one out. Sends this one down the field. And that's going to be it here in this one. Bears going to get swept by Ridgeline. This time by a score of 8-5 as time expires. A couple close games in between these two. Just the Bears unable to come on top of either of them.
Have a great evening, everyone.
So we will get some reaction here from Coach Rogers after the loss again in region play. Skyview and Ridgeline will stay on top. I'd like to thank these sponsors right here for letting us bring you the most spring coverage of Bear River sports. So goals in this one. Miles Nilsson scores 2 for the Bears. Cody Criddle scores 2 for the Bears. Case Avery got him started. But for Ridgeline, you had Quiggle. He got 2 in. Will Ripstein led in all goals. He had the hat trick here in this one. Luke Chadwick also scored. And Reese Korisic also scored here for Ridgeline. Giving you your final in this one, 8-5. With a loss here for Bear River. But again, we'd like to thank these sponsors right here on your screen. We'd like to thank Caldwell Banker, Cover Up, Greer's Do It Best Hardware, West Liberty Foods, Crump Reese Motors. Again, don't forget about their spring sale this weekend. Food trucks, so go out, get some grub, look at some cars. You could be driving away with your next vehicle. They're at Crump Reese Motors. Lincoln Financial, we'd like to thank them. Advanced Integrated Systems, Tanglewood Studios, Kent's Market, Great Basin Industrial. I'd like to thank the Grill, Studio R, Total Fix, KSLSports.com, Chanshare Sod Farms. Bears defending the home turf here tonight, just unable to get on top of the Riverhawks this time. I'd like to thank the Valley Headliner, BRVnews.com, Dr. Todd Miller at Miller Medical for your Miller Medical Report. Intertape Polymer Group, seeing our trailer sales for your replays. Frank May Skidoo and Academy Mortgage. Again, a lot of people missing here for Ridgeline. Bears just could not take advantage of that because their keeper is the one you need to have injured. Doing a heck of a job in the keeper position, Benjamin Orduno. Senior for them. Give a lot of good shots out here tonight. But again, on the flip side, you had Tyler Owen making some great stops as well here for Bear River. So next up for the Bears, they will take on Copper Hills on Wednesday. That'll be a home game. We will have that one for you as well next week. So if you can't make it out, we'll have that one for you as well. We'll have the makeup softball game on Thursday. That was supposed to happen today. That should be on Thursday. We'll have that one for you. We'll start off the week with Bear River baseball. They will be over to Ridgeline as well. A lot of Ridgeline versus Bear River here to end this week, and leads us into next week. We'll have game 1 of their series. That should be on Tuesday. a little late start. It'll be at 6 o'clock, first pitch with the JV game. Or for the varsity game, JV will be before, obviously. And then for Bear River Lacrosse, I think we will have the Judge Memorial game as well. That'll be on Friday, so a week from today. We'll end the week off again here for our coverage with more Bear River Lacrosse taking on two hard teams, Copper Hills, during the week, and end of the week with Judge. So again, we'll let the teams break huddle, see if we can get a couple words here from the coach. A little bit more for you here before we tell you good night. But again, these sponsors are who you need to thank us for bringing you Bear River Spring Sports coverage. So it looks like we do have Coach. All right, we'll take it back down onto the field. We got Jessica down there here with the coach. You can go ahead and take it away. We'll see if we can find you.
Okay, so you guys had another tough loss against Ridgeline. What do you feel led to the letdown today?
We didn't come out and execute our goals. It's pretty simple. So we didn't come out. We didn't play 4 quarters. Defense didn't own our matchups. Offense, we had good possession times at some points, and that's when our offense was successful. But we just need to figure out how to collectively come out as a group and have one goal in mind and work towards that goal for 4 straight quarters.
Do you think a lot of that was just finding your rhythm and getting things figured out, or do you feel Ridgeline just kind of had your guys' number and was able to shut down key players and plays?
My personal opinion as a former player and as a coach, you can't ever think that someone has you from the start. That's not a good outlook to have as an athlete. You got to show up and know that you can be successful and play to your potential, and we just didn't do that tonight.
Obviously a letdown tonight, but what were some of the positives? So you guys had moments where we thought you might be able to come back in this one. What were things you're happy to see?
Those moments, they're great when we click and when things are firing on all cylinders. It's awesome to watch. It's fun. The crowd likes it. We just need to figure out how to consistently do that because our team has the potential to do that. We see that. It's not like we're getting lucky. It's just those times where we get down and we get in those lows. It seems like they just drag on. And games like tonight, it was hard to pull ourselves out of those.
You guys have a couple big games next week. Tell us what we can expect there.
It's the same thing. I say it every time. It's the 4 quarters of lacrosse. It's the consistency that we need. That's what brings wins, in my opinion, is that consistency for 4 quarters.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Again, your final on this one, 8-5, playing 4 quarters. Moving on. So the first time these guys met, it kind of went this way, except you had, like he says, that you're missing a quarter in there where the fight wasn't as close as what it should have been. So again, Bears get swept by Ridgeline here in this one. Again, we'd like to thank you for your support by watching. I can thank these sponsors right here. This will finish off our week here for Bear River Live. We'll have more for you coming next week, starting off with Bear River Baseball at Ridgeline. We'll have more lacrosse as well next week. So go follow us on social media or just subscribe to the YouTube channel. You get notified when we go live in this crazy spring weather where everything's been changing a lot here in everybody's schedule. So again, have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. We'll see you next week. Your final on this one, Riverhawks 8, Bear River 5. You've been watching Bear River Live.